Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the game. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions offense will start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Back open in the middle.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Scarlet Knights offense will go to work for the first time. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Tatum. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll go to the counter. Turning it on. Oh, sweet feet. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Makes the grab. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the left side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Carney. It's complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Creates a little space. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the read plays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
To the air on first down. And as he throws, got his man downfield. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Sets up the screen. Headed to the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land revelry, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 10 over Miami. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Carney. The quick out. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Potts. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Scarlet Knights are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. There's a reason they call it linebacker U, and class is defense in session getting that sack.
I mean, big-time playmakers at the linebacker spot all throughout their history that know how to get to quarterbacks and know how to make big-time plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Fights off a defender. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, it's a good-looking run there on the option. You think about Penn State quarterbacks, you think about pocket passers, but recently with Trace McSorley, and even before that, Michael Robinson, my old teammate with the San Francisco 49ers, these guys were dangerous running the football, and this guy's skill set really fits in well with this type of scheme in this offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes one man miss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Hauls it in. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They've got the screen set up. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carney. Fires to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. They want to run this quarterback.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Tatum. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grab behind the line. It's Potts. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 9 over Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. Oh, he's got some space. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. The Nittany Lions get enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback keeper. Got enough for the first. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Carney. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Running back searching for a hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The give from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Quick completion on the out. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And his slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Carney. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And If this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Carney. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First step of this drive comes from their own 41. Catch in the middle, it's Sims. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Motion from the wideout. Red pass, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's the heat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Carney. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And they're able to make the tackle. The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Scarlet Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Tatum. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Carney. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. All wideouts, no backs. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking for space. It's Tatum. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Scarlet Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. The offense uses the timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Carney. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Got his man. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.